Hey, welcome back to Glendale Today. I'm Mayor Jerry Weiers, and I'm here at the Glendale Emergency Operations Center. Earlier on the show today, I talked with two of the Glendale police officers who shared with us all about the Police Explorers program. I'm joined now with two of the explorers, and you are?
I'm Estrellita Salas.
And I'm Anthony Gonzales.
Okay, and we're going to talk with both of them who are currently enrolled in the program right now, and thanks for joining me today. Let's start with Anthony. Tell me, how did you get involved as a police explorer?
One of my friends' mom actually works here at the department, and she told me about the program, and she gave me the email address, and that's kind of how I got started.
Is something you was interested in? Sounded kind of cool?
Yeah, I took some classes in high school that really got me interested in becoming a police officer.
Now you're college now?
Yes.
So when did you start? How long ago was that?
It was about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, so junior year?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Star, how about you?
Kind of the same story, actually. I know friends that have been in here for a long time now, and I would always go to their house, and they would come home from the police meetings, and they would always tell me about the meetings and like all the cool and neat things that they did. And at first I was kind of intimidated by the meetings and like everything that they did, but they kind of pushed me a little bit, and they're like, oh yeah, you should try it. And I was like, okay, and they pulled me through.
Tell me, what's been your favorite part of the Explorers so far?
I really enjoy going to the competitions, because you get to compete with the knowledge that you're given, and you really, you're put to the test, but you also work with your people. They're, people in the meetings and groups, and it's really a strong feel for what it really is out there.
In all sorts of different kind of competitions, yeah. All right, now have you learned anything as an explorer that, let's ask Anthony, that maybe has been a surprise to you, or that you didn't realize officers actually do or even encounter on their jobs every day?
I think a lot of the multitasking that officers do, I really didn't think they did a lot of that, because while they're doing their job, they have to focus on a lot of little things at the same time. Even while out on the streets, you have to focus on one major thing, but you also have a bunch of little things going on in the back of your head.
Answering the radio and driving and trying to answer a call and keep from hitting somebody, and
yeah.
It's just on and on and on, and it's pretty amazing when you think about, these are regular, ordinary people that do a really hard job every day. And you can tell by just about every officer you ever talk to, the satisfaction they get out of helping people. It really is pretty amazing. Now, and we'll ask you this, do you feel like the program has prepared you better because of your training to be an officer someday?
Oh yes, definitely. We still have a long ways to go with testing and everything, but we definitely are a step ahead of the game, and we get to familiarize ourselves with, the basis, foundation of police and everything.
Yeah, is there a limit on what they'll teach you? I mean, does it matter you can just as you keep learning it, they'll keep teaching you more?
They usually ask what we want to learn, and we picked from report writing on how to write a really good report.
Now see, that sounds like the boring part.
But it's a big part of the job.
So
we really want to know how to do that. Also, we've gone from that all the way up to high-risk stops. So we get the really fun stuff.
That's the exciting,
that is the exciting
scary part.
Yeah.
All right, so now if somebody's watching, what would you tell somebody that is watching this right now who may be interested in being a police officer one day, but maybe not really sure that they want to commit to being an explorer? What would you say to them? We'll ask you both of that.
I would say to go for it. I mean, I had no plans to be part of this post, but in the end, now I'm being in law enforcement, I'm really considering it to be a career, and it could really, change your perspective. You never know until you try it, right?
Yeah.
I think it looks, really good. You can get letters of recommendation from all your advisors. It looks really good on the job application. I was really hesitant about joining at first because I didn't know if I was going to like it.
Well, what about peer pressure? You worried that some of your friends might not even want to talk to you once they find out you're doing that?
Actually, a lot of my friends thought it was really cool because...
See, but you got cool friends, right?
Obviously.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Okay, well, we're just about out of time, so for the folks that are watching at home, if you know a young person who would be interested in becoming a police explorer, or you yourself are now we're talking if you're a young person, are interested in between the ages of 14 and a half, right? 14 and a half and 20. You can call the numbers on the screen, or you can send an email to the Explorers to at glendaleaz.com. Star, thank you so much. Anthony, thank you so much. I really appreciate what you guys do for our community and your volunteerism as far as the community projects. And I've had a lot of feedback from citizens that tell me how impressed they are when they see you guys out, working Glendale Glitters and Chocolate Affair, and really impressed that a lot of people want to believe that young people are bad, and then you guys show up and they go, okay, well maybe we had that wrong. Maybe there are some great young kids out there, and there are. So with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Glendale Today. You know what? You guys are looking pretty awesome. I've seen a few things that I wonder about, but then again, for an all-volunteer program and where you guys are wanting to go with your future, my hat's off to you. You guys are really representing the city of Glendale well.